The Piper. He was a Neanderthal with a shock of red hair and a matching beard. His eyes were lead gray, his feet small, and his legs stubby. He hopped up and down with his instrument, swaying his hips, never stopping his piping for even a second. The Neanderthal watched him with his mouth hanging wide open, like a kid at the dentist. He was totally entranced. He'd never heard anything like it. A soothing melody, a hypnotic whistle. At first the piper played slow, almost a crawl, and the Neanderthal felt like he could count every single note, but the closer he got to the source of the sound, the faster the rhythm got. Now the piper had stopped playing. Shaking the instrument, he flicked the spit out of the holes, and the long shape, the yellowed white color, and those finely carved black dots made the Neanderthal think the instrument was a bare bone turned into some kind of sound-spitting thingy. The piper's pad was a small hut made of raw logs. Inside it was pitch black and smelled like soot. A small fire of glowing coals burned in a pit dug into the ground. The Neanderthal stepped closer to warm his hands. The piper rummaged through some skins. He handed him a scrap of meat. It was dry and shriveled. The Neanderthal took it and turned it over in his fingers. It was the ear of a sapiens. He handed it back to the piper. Outside, meanwhile, it had started snowing again. When the piper insisted he stay until morning, the Neanderthal realized that blowing him off would be a bad move, so he had to spend the night in the hut instead of venturing into the forest alone. Too risky. The next morning, the storm was raging even harder. When the Neanderthal woke up, the piper was hunched over him, busy jerking off. His eyes were wide and watery, and a string of spit dangled from the corner of his mouth.